It's Championship Sunday in Chaska, Minnesota, as we welcome you to Hazeltine National Golf Club for the 36-hole final match at the U.S. Amateur. The morning 18 already in the books. The afternoon 18 going to start just a couple minutes from now. Picture perfect conditions. The sun is out. Temperatures expected to reach the lower 80s with a gentle northerly breeze. Steve Burkowski alongside John Cook, the 1978 U.S. Amateur champion. John, when you look at this break, between an hour and two, depending on the scenario, how did you use it to your advantage, both in 78 and 79 when you made it to the finals as well?
Yeah, in 78, I was fortunate enough to get off a really hot start against Scott Hoke. I think I was 6 or 7 up at lunch, and I just got off by myself, had a little sandwich. I didn't like to eat a whole lot. I went to the practice tee, hit a couple of golf balls, and then got about my business. Now in 79, I was 3 down to Mark O'Meara, so that was a whole different scenario, and I felt like my game was a little bit lost. So I grabbed a quick bite, and I went to the practice tee, and I started to try to work on things just to, kind of band-aid it. To no avail, because Mark came out and made about 6 birdies in the first 8 holes and just had me pretty much throttled from that. But it's a very different scenario depending on where you are, how comfortable you are. If you need to work on something, go work on it. If not, let's just get to the first tee and let's go.
Hazeltine has been the complete examination all week long as they're hosting their 9th USGA championship and their 2nd U.S. Amateur. The last time the M was held here, 2006. Richie Ramsey, the Scotsman, took home the Havemeyer Trophy. Who will leave here as the champion? We're going to find out as the afternoon 18 is moments away from getting started. Look at the great crowds. They've been here all week as we send it down to the first tee with Fred Perpall, the USGA president.
Good afternoon. This is the continuation of the 36-hole championship match of the 124th U.S. Amateur Championship, conducted by the United States Golf Association and hosted by Hazeltine National Golf Club. Please welcome the players. From Naples, Florida, Noah Kent. And from Spain, Jose Luis Ballester. The referee for this match is Andrew Bigadike. At the conclusion of the first 18 holes, Mr. Ballester is 4 up. Mr. Ballester has the honor. Play away, please. Good luck, man.
Quick start by Ballester in the morning 18. He won the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th holes to take a 3-up lead. And as you just heard, a 4-up lead starting this afternoon 18. We'll see if this Arizona State Sun Devil can continue his good form.
Yeah, aggressive play off the tee here with driver. Does pinch down there just a little bit. I think he's trying to press the issue early. He's looked really clicked in, really focused the last couple of days. Semi-final and the early morning part to this match. And he is absolutely getting hot with that driver, and we know how far he can hit it.
Different stage for Noah Kent. 4 down. He has had a lot of success early in most of his matches to this point. Be interesting to see if he can make a quick statement here in these first few holes this afternoon.
Yeah, he goes with the mini driver off here right to that corner. He took a shower, tried to reset, talked to his coach, Claude Harmon, a little bit, made a little bit of an adjustment. Let's see if it works for Noah, and that's a good start.
I'm telling you, this is going to be an incredible afternoon. 133 there for Noah. That holds position in that back right portion.
Right there, that's the mistake that you can't make. His opponent is already over the back of the green. He knows that.
He has been dialed in with his wedges all week.
Yeah, they have. That's a little bit careful. I would agree 100% with that, Colt. That's fairly flashy there. Well, it kind of matches how he plays golf.
Well, that's got to get going.
Yeah, coming off the downslope, ball sitting down, not much green to work with.
How about that start by Kent?
Exactly what he needed. A little bit out of position on that second shot, but makes it happen with a great pitch in. He's got great hands for a youngster, something you just don't teach these kids. They're kind of born with hands like that, and dreams start there for Noah. Get this crowd riled up. Check this out again. Wide stance off that downhill lie. Had to take a chance and just flip it on the green. Caught that flag stick. Might have gone by about 5 or 6 feet, but yeah, come on, let's go. That's what he's saying.
What a start by Noah Kent. This is great.
He's got that mini driver out.
This is headed up the right-hand side, John.
Yeah, that tends to be his miss. He gets underneath it and out to the right.
Right back there.
You know, they say that, but I don't believe it. I mean, he was dead in the water right there. He has found something in his golf swing. He is swinging with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he is, Cole. He is very organized right now. He was a little unorganized.
Plays back uphill a little bit after that chip in. He's going to have to be in control of his emotions right now. Pretty good contact.
He just needs to get around the front part of that green, let it run on up there. So pretty well done. He's going to be putting up a little bit of a slope, but remember my captain on my Ryder Cup team, Tom Watson, said, let's listen to the silence that final round. And we were down, and we got him pretty quiet early on. And that's what Ballester can do with quality shots like that right there.
Yeah, wonderful second shot in which he played here up the hill, moving back to his right. Once it starts turning right, it's going to pick up some pace.
Goes up that hill, starts to move to the right. Easy. That will wander by a good 5-6 feet.
This guy's the number 10 ranked amateur in the world. He was one of the favorites that didn't get talked about.
Yeah, he's no joke. Absolutely no joke.
How about that answer? But that's how you silence things. Yes, the back and forth battle continues, and it's a great point, and we alluded to it. Cole, John and I saying he sort of flew under the radar, but that's his personality.
He's going to be a problem.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Cole. His quarterfinal match, he was kind of all over the place, little unorganized, but certainly found something, like you said, in that semifinal match, and he has hit every tee shot just like this for the last,
that was
27 holes. Yep. Gets aimed a little bit left, but when he completes his backswing, he can let it go.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Hang in there.
And it has the scores on it from when he won the 2017 Masters.
Oh my, that's a pretty good story, but this is headed to the right. Pin all the way back in the back center.
Blind second shot here for Noah. Opening here, 262 to the front of the green. This one headed a bit right, though. It might actually catch some of the putting surface.
Yeah, that's that 5-wood of his, and it'll catch the putting surface. It was way up in the air. Should stay right on that fringe cut. Wonderful golf shot. Got the club face wide open there, Colt.
Oh, wow, this comes out really high. Wow, almost catches a piece of the hole.
Yeah, I think it caught a little piece of the edge. And that was really well done. Gives himself a chance anyway. His pace on the last putt, he had about a 4-footer to make, so he's a very aggressive putter. That was really nice speed. That's what he needed to do. Put the pressure on.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ozela. An incredible
he hated it from the start.
Yeah, that was left off the start. And
199. Back downhill. Breeze helping from the left. 193 carries the bunker.
I just got it going left. You wide. See how he answers.
He launched it way up in the air, fading towards it, just left of it.
Yeah, a little club twirl as well, so it's right where he needed to put it with your opponent off that left edge of the green.
With his opponent about 25 feet behind the hole for birdie.
Get it out there, let it run out. Easy. Yeah, that got away from him.
A lot of birdies. This has been impressive. And this down the hill going to move to his right.
He only made 4 birdies in the morning session. Just wants to dribble it down there, run up for a concession.
Yeah, back up the hill to that point, though. He's going to know Kent's going to have to start hitting some quality shots.
Heck of a save by Noah.
He's gritty. I mean, he's made a number of putts on top of putts. He's made a number of those 10 to 12 footers for halves.
Right-hand side definitely comes into play. There's some room out to the left, and just shape it a bit from left to right, and that's his go-to shot.
This actually might even be his 5-wood, Billy Ray.
And that is a bit right there. I'm not sure if it got back in the fairway.
He is not scared to play aggressive. Pretty much hits driver on every single hole, and this is right over those bunkers. This is torched.
Tell you what, there was a Hall of Famer, Vijay Singh, that used to hit driver everywhere as well. That's going to just sneak through.
Has enough loft here where you can get the ball to the center of the green and get over the lip of the bunker.
Get over the lip first. That's the key about contact. Pretty good from there. It's going to be a long putt up a couple of slopes.
Yeah, he has controlled his wedges so well this week.
Good shot.
See if that runs out, gets up on that proper level. That is really nicely played. It's outstanding from where he was.
Yeah, I just talked to Noah coming up to the green here at the 5th. He's calm, cool. Really not worried about the situation right now. He said he's going to keep grinding away.
And that's really well done. Going to wander by a little bit. He's going to have to make a putt, but needs to hold on, but what a good effort.
Noah Kent 3-putted the 16th and also the 17th, missing short putts and losing the hole. See if that has any residual effects at all.
Yeah, normally very solid on the short putts, and missed a couple early in the.
Yeah, that's a smart play here. Tee shot plays downhill. Hole bends from right to left.
He's watching it. He's watching it because it's really good, and just trying to get some positive feedback.
That breeze a little bit, John.
He is. He's going to have to turn this from right to left, or he'll run out of room on the right.
Oh boy, he was way out in front of that. This is way right.
Yeah, that you can see that in his transition right there. Colt didn't really complete that backswing, and got the fairway does run away from him, and there's water up there, so he's got to be careful.
Hold right there, folks. Hold.
That should be just fine.
Get it back in play, make your opponent hit a shot. He's really learned this part of the game on taking spin off.
Well, he has hit this ball behind the flagstick and see how spin control is.
Yep, stayed right there. He's been really good at this type shot all week here, Colt. Controlling some spin. Wow, just like that.
Again, that is gorgeous.
Kent for birdie to win the hole.
He's going to have to give some air out to the left, back downhill, turning to the right.
He had it way up there, but yeah, there's that speed again.
Honestly, wouldn't feel that great considering where he drove the ball.
That's a rookie man's 4 right there. You don't think he knows this is important? Absolutely, knowing that Noah had.
He delivers.
Got the reachable par 5 coming up.
Well, the last couple of days, he has not hit this fairway.
So that downswing was a little more on top of it, so that definitely going to be a good one.
Yeah, you better move it or you better look for something else to do. Oh, this is just smashed right down the center.
His reaction would have thought otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe caught it slightly on the heel of the club out there, about 325. Set up right in the middle of that water, trying to hit a high cut.
Oh, he's overcut this. This is heading towards the right bunker.
Oh, got up in that right bunker. Come up with a quality shot right here.
This actually is just left of the flag. Seems enough to carry on that front left.
He had 2 good shots at the par 5 third hole, knocked it down the green in 2, put some pressure on his opponent.
He has been amazing around the greens. Oh,
kept his speed
I cannot
up.
believe he just left that short of the hole.
He's going to go back up the slope a little bit, moving left to right. That ball caught the hole with some speed, but it finds the bottom nevertheless.
Yeah, a little wind back into his face, John. A controlled swing there, trying to control the trajectory here. This is on a very fantastic line.
Yeah, gets it back on the proper level, and it's going to get a little bit better. So nice golf shot right there. Put a little pressure on Ballester.
This one much higher. It's starting to draw left. This could be a problem.
And I went in that bunker and got out of the bunker short-sided just in the primary cut of rough. Be pitching on a little bit of a downslope, so he's got the ball back in his stance, but the face wide open. And hit like a little low spinner. And really well done. Love how he kept that face open and just kind of let that club and the grooves just kind of chew on that golf ball. Really, really well done. Yeah, I think you're right. It does have some left to right movement.
Got it started right.
Yeah, just across the hole. Yep, he's missed this fairway to the right a few times. Now got underneath that one, it looked like.
Come on. Come on.
Trying to hang in there.
That was very loud.
Staring at it. The right-hand side kind of catches that bunker behind this hole, but it gets really quick from back there. It's all about the contact.
This one's got to go.
Yeah, it catches that deep rough left and short of the green. Needs to dial up a good one.
Well, he flights it down, trying to work it in from right to left. It's going to be okay, I believe.
Yep, just right of the hole, holds its position. So nice shot. The type of shot he wants to play here. Looks like he's going to go upstairs a little bit.
Yeah, had the face laid wide open. That's pretty good from there, Cookie.
Pretty good. Kind of squirreled out to the right on him, just off the strike, but he kept it underneath the hole. Big breaker down that slope. He was pretty respectful, and
yes, he does.
Walks it in.
yeah, right in the center. A great short game to match.
Kent to stay 2 down.
Kent 4, Ballester 4, Ballester remains 2 up.
Kent ready to go at 10.
5 wood here,
comes
Billy
down
Ray.
the hill here. Yep, bunker down the left-hand side, 270. Got to send it out to the right a little bit and see if it comes back to the left. It should bounce a little.
Oh, got a bad second kick, but back into the fairway, so.
Just a tee shot he doesn't seem comfortable with, John.
Yeah, it doesn't quite fit his eye. Today the wind in out of the left.
This one up the right should be good. That's going to find the fairway.
There you go.
183. Plays downhill 11 yards.
He likes to hit a little bit of a cut shot, so a little hold for him. Does not want to overdraw it.
This is way right.
Hanging out there to the right. He's missed the screen to the right a couple of times. That was a safety first, not wanting to miss it left.
It's a handsome man. This just right of it. Going to try to catch the slope.
It doesn't. Hangs up a little bit short. That's going to be a quick putt, but he's safely on the putting surface. And a little bit into the wind. Looks like he kind of caught a little bit too much golf ball.
Got to hang on.
Yeah, that's going to.
Probably think you have 2 putts to win the hole. You tend to leave it short. You need to still try to make this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
This is carrying some speed.
Yeah, it's going to wander by. He's going to have to make a putt. Noah has a pitch for par.
Yeah, coming off the upslope.
Yeah, he just stopped.
My goodness.
Yeah. Not how he wanted to start the incoming 9 holes.
That's going to be enough, conceding it to Ballester, and Jose back with the 3-up lead.
4. Ballester is now 3 up.
With the uphill, about 315 to cover those bunkers down the right. This one headed up the left. Oh, that's going to be okay.
You cannot lose any more holes, and more importantly, forget what happened on the previous hole.
Plenty of length to reach this green in 2.
I took a big hop there at the end, John.
Colt, that is exactly what he needs.
Yeah, I thought it was a perfect number for that mini driver. This one is fading. This is going to miss the green right.
In that right green side bunker. I'll tell you what, he had plenty of stick there.
A nasty lie in the left-hand rep for Noah.
Yeah, just push it up there. Make sure you get in the fairway. Have control over your second.
His up green side bunker in 2 on this par 5.
Needs to pull off a good shot here, Billy Ray.
That was pitching wedge.
Yeah, kind of got a little bit stuck, tugged it a little bit. And if anybody asks, I'm willing to listen and help.
He had a really nice lie there. And once again, just showing off this short game.
Yeah, the sound of that was magnificent there, Colt. And he fought back on that front 9, cutting that deficit in half. That was a good effort, but finds himself now 4 down. 7 to play. Big tee shot here for both of these players. Jose right now can put the real heat on with a good tee shot in the fairway.
Oh, this one headed left.
There's a little bit of rough over there.
There's a lot of rough over there.
And a lot of rough. This hole playing at 513 yards today.
Must put this ball in the fairway. This one left as well. It catches a tree and kicks back to the right, still in the primary cut of rough. And this ball is going to be hot coming out of this line.
Yeah, anything on the putting surface would be job well done here. Yep, there it goes. It'll just get off the back of the green, so.
This one is at the center of the green, now fading towards the right.
Catches the green, that'll have some motor to it, but that'll be back right part of the green, and
wonder why.
I might have had something to do with that.
yeah, down the slope it goes. He's had really nice pace so far today, and
it continues.
Yeah, that was pretty nicely done. I popped this ball up in the air.
Well, it stayed on the ground nicely, John.
Trying to pull and go right across the hole at the end. That was a really nice effort.
On the left side, got to keep it a little right here.
Yeah, he can use some slope up the right side of the green.
Oh no, this is headed left.
Yeah, there's a bunker and there's a penalty area over there.
Not much wind right now. And this is a one out to the right. I'm not sure it's going to get back.
Yeah, that wide side though, I mean, that's the miss to have. Just a check release down the slope. He's going to have to putt that, but a pretty good effort. But if he hits a good one here, he can put some pressure on.
He flew that way too far.
Yeah. You've seen what he can do with that short game, but that was just a tall ask. Pretty quick putt. It also tries to work itself towards the back of the green.
Let's go, Hawk!
Yeah, he's hit some pretty good putts.
And he gives the concession to Noah Kent. So Noah 3 down with 5 to go. Second time this week that we've noticed AJ Ferenzi, the caddy of Noah Kent, said it's a one-hole match.
Yep.
Take it one at a time. Iron off the tee.
Let's start right here. Put the golf ball in play. Up the left-hand side. He did miss it in the left rough earlier today. He does it again, and that's a mistake. Little club twirl. Should be good. Up the left-hand side. It looks like he's pretty cool and calm. Have to be able to control distance here.
Ooh, that's going to come up short, and that's going to be a tricky little pitch.
See if he can get it back on the proper level without going over the back of the screen.
This came coming in very high. That came out hot.
Yeah, that was the problem.
So, Cookie, I think if you're going to leave it in a spot, it'd be better to leave it just past the holes. You have an uphill putt.
No doubt. Noah Kent earlier today had it in the same spot in 2, pitched it over the green and pitched it in, and that got away from him a little bit. That was short and left. That's still 15 feet. That's where players with great short games are not afraid to hit the heroic shot. That's going to wander by. Just a little bit of overspin, but pretty good. Gave himself a chance. Yeah,
that
just
was
didn't
low
have
all the way.
Yeah, just didn't have the speed there, Cole. It's got some speed too. Doesn't waste any time. Gets right in there. Sticks to his routine. Knocks it right in the center. Cuts that deficit down to 2. And he knows this is possible.
Go, Noah.
Yes, sir. Attaboy. Attaboy.
This is a tee shot that he struggles with. Into the wind, out of the left. And with that boundary on the right.
I would say this club right here has been the MVP for him the last couple of days. Been driving it on a string.
Just watching it. Going to be up that left-hand side. It did not clear that bunker. Try to push it down the fairway as far as you can, not bringing those right bunkers into play. Try to get the angle, got to get that ball in that back level. That's pretty well done.
Just trying to get it down there to a nice wedge number. And that's going to be just fine.
Both back in position.
Well, he's taking this whole location on, just left of it.
Choking way down on the club here, Billy Ray. Gonna take something off this.
Kind of drives it in from right to left. This also on a really good line.
And a really good shot.
How about those two quality shots from these two great players? You're having that freedom of the stroke. The last couple putts haven't been his best. Yeah, that was a good stroke. Released that putter head, rolled it. Yeah, he knew it, how big this putt is. Holds his follow through right there, Cole. Right in the center. Yeah, he knows it.
Big time putt by Ballester.
He's answered.
It does have a little. Yep, this is a little bit turn to the left here.
Walks it in.
He's answered many, many times. We know how kind of gritty, how feisty he is. He's done that on numerous occasions where seemingly he has to follow a long made putt.
Cookie hits a little in and off the right.
He needs to slow down. Just the first cut, that's fine.
Oh, he got out ahead of this. This is right. This is trouble.
Tree over there.
Oh, what a break.
Hit the tree, came straight down and back to the left, not into the fairway. It's in the primary rough.
One thing you cannot do is hit it over the screen here. So, I'm really surprised he didn't go take a look at the lie-in situation for Ballester.
Easy. Just get off the back, stay on the green. That might be in that fringe cut, but a good shot. Usually comes out really straight.
And went low, clipped the tree.
That's going to be in the penalty area. Not sure if that's going to be playable. It's in that tall fescue that's in that.
It took him that long to find it. There's no way. I think he can chop this out.
Talk about desperation.
Well, I guess he's a lot stronger than I thought.
Heck of a third shot by Ballester out of the penalty area.
Pretty good effort.
You want to see this one for sure.
Looks like Noah has got a little better read on his pacing. Yeah, he just kind of
Throws it down there.
dribbled it up there.
Gets the job done. Kent wins 16. Now one down with 2 to play.
He hit a nice shot here this morning behind the hole, but actually 3-putted. And that will that stay on the proper level? It will not. That'll go all the way down there to the left.
Just what Jim Gallagher Jr. showed us a short time ago.
And that's where Josela putted from earlier today.
Noah Kent's ball was just barely off. Oh, this is on a direct line with the hole.
Yeah, it stays up there on that level.
Almost exact spot in the morning session.
Ken for birdie.
Yeah, that will wander away. That's exactly what Jose's putt did this morning. Just shook it off the putter head. It's going left. It's just outside that right edge. Beautiful putt, confident, right in the center.
Ken for par. Solid.
We go to 36.
Tee shot back up the hill.
Kind of looking up the right.
John, it looked like it trickled into that second bunker up the right-hand side.
It's been a little wayward with the driver the last few holes. Oh, this is just perfect. What a tee shot.
He did not hold back on that one. Right where he drove it this morning.
This starts off at the center of the green, now drawing towards it. Good looking shot.
Right where we said he needed to put it, 25 feet, right of the hole. Get a good shot out of the left bunker this morning, but he's got to tighten it up today and this afternoon. Oh, long left, not the spot. I took a shot at trying to stack one, going right at it.
Didn't have much there at all, and actually he will be first to putt. Will Noah Kent for his par, still not inside the second shot.
He belongs on this stage. See what happens right here. Just missing on that left. Yeah, absolutely. We saw it a couple years ago with Sam Bennett, and last year with Nick Dunlap and Jose Ballester. There it is.
10-5. Ballester 4. Ballester wins the match. 2 up.
History at Hazeltine. Jose Ballester, the U.S. Amateur champion.
And it is an honor to introduce the USGA president, Fred Perpall.
Thank you, Colt. First, to the members and staff of Hazeltine National Golf Club, thank you for hosting a phenomenal championship. To the over 1,000 volunteers here this week, USGA championships simply would not be possible without your support. We appreciate everything you do to make the U.S. Amateur the #1 championship in amateur golf. The 124th U.S. Amateur once again showcased the strongest field in golf. 18 of the top 20 amateurs in the world competed here at Hazeltine this week. The USGA is very proud of this rich history and tradition, and our 2 finalists today have certainly continued this tradition. This was a great match. Now, on behalf of the USGA, I would like to congratulate both Jose Luis and Noah on a well-played match. It is our pleasure to present a gold medal and the Havemeyer Trophy to the champion of the 124th U.S. Amateur, Jose Luis Ballester.
Jose, just an absolutely incredible week for you. How does it feel to be the U.S. Amateur Champion?
Amazing. I think I'm still not conscious of what just happened this week. I'm probably going to need a couple days to settle everything in. Super thankful for this opportunity. The USGA made an amazing event once again, so thank you for all of that. And again, I'm going to need a couple more days to settle this in. Just want to say, Mom, this is for you. 21 years ago, you were pushing me out of your womb, and now here I am. So, Mom, this is for you.
Well, you mentioned 21st birthday. Could you imagine a better birthday present than this right here?
I don't think so. This is unbelievable. All my dreams as a kid came true here, so super thankful.
That's what it's all about, man. Congratulations on an amazing week. You're the U.S. Amateur Champion.
Thank you.
Back to you, Berko.